Well, the news is great from the Big Easy. Tampa Bay 20, New Orleans Saints 10, and that stopped a 7-game regular season road slide to the evil empire from New Orleans, Louisiana. Winning is good, particularly 2 in a row on the road.
Yeah, that's not easy to do. Anytime you go on the road early in the season, and 2 dome environments, extremely loud in here. It was their home opener, and they were able to overcome. It didn't go exactly how you draw it up. A rough start, a fumble on the first drive, and then the defense was fighting. But ultimately, at the end of the game, 5 out of 6 drives with takeaways. They really did a nice job. It's certainly a big challenge to go on the road first 2 weeks of the season.
Dave, put a big D on this victory. Defense, and special teams. I mean, the defense couldn't have played any better against a very explosive offensive team. I know Jameis got that long touchdown drive assisted by a one big play,
right,
but we took the ball. He had 3 interceptions. His quarterback rating was abysmal, but it all helped the Buccaneers comfortably. One field goal in the first half,
right,
1 field goal in the third quarter. It's a 3-3 ball game. All of a sudden, what happened in the fourth?
Well, obviously, after the big Lattimore, Mike Evans, Brady whole situation where they both got ejected, it kind of energized the Bucs sideline, and they dominated the rest of the game from there. The defense took the ball away 3 times. Jamel Dean, our player of the game, 2 interceptions in key situations. Offense started slow, but listen, it's early in the season. You don't need to play your best offense until it counts down. We've seen a lot of offenses start the season fast and cool off towards the end of the season. So they got a lot of things they need to work on. They need to get some guys healthy. They were missing Julio Jones. They were also missing some other guys. So ultimately, it's all going to help when we get these guys back. You didn't have your left tackle today. Great job with the backups. You lost Wells, but Walton came in. We didn't even mention his name. That's a good thing for a left tackle.
Yeah, you didn't want me to mention that he was playing so well and keeping the pressure off of Brady because we might have jinxed him, so we didn't mention, but great job by Walton. He's a local guy from the Tampa Bay area. Now, defense, 6 quarterback. We're going to have to do some research to find out the last time we had 6 sacks in a game, let alone 6 sacks and 5 takeaways. That's defense.
No, great job on the defense. And they didn't blitz early in the game, and then when they had their opportunities with the 3rd and longs, they got after the quarterback. We had, linebackers with sacks. We had defensive linemen with sacks, and really put the pressure on them, which ultimately led to the turnovers.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers special teams, good coverage. We almost let Hardy get away on one of them, but
right,
we didn't let him get past the 40-yard line. More on special teams. Ryan Suckup, 4 of 5 last week, 2 of 2 tonight. Both field goals, 47-yard field goals. That's right around his range, but he made both of them, and that added, his first field goal tied the game. His second field gave us a 10-point advantage, and at that point, the game was almost sealed.
No, and without a doubt, he's been as consistent as there is, and they put him to work last week in that first victory. He had a number of big kicks, obviously had a big effect on that game, and then today it was key to get that big lead because of the onside kick, and then obviously the big play down the field where that young man fumbled the football that gave Carlton Davis the opportunity to recover the fumble. But obviously he's making those kicks, and it's key to help us win.
The drive of the game was that 80-yard thing of beauty, aided by a couple of huge penalties on the home team. And Tom Brady threw that perfect strike over the shoulder to Brashad Perriman, and the Buccaneers score our first touchdown against the Saints in 7 quarters, 8 quarters, I guess it was. We get the touchdown, and that made it practically out of reach. Jameis did get a cheap touchdown late, but then we were playing that sort of prevent stuff, I guess.
For sure, and obviously you're playing conservative. They ran the football. They were okay with punting because they were playing defense so well, but Tom Brady had some great protection on that touchdown throw. He actually had Russell Gage wide open. He was jumping up and down, but he chose to take Perriman, who was covered, and Perriman did a great job of getting just enough separation on a perfect throw in the corner of the end zone.
I think only Tom Brady could make that throw, and Brashad Perriman, he made that big catch to beat Buffalo last year. He made another huge catch today, and we get the touchdown, get the lead, and then our defense goes to work. 20-10, the final. One more question I got to ask you. How important are 2 road wins in a row against your division opponent, and against the team that's perennially the NFC leader?
Well, obviously, you get the division games, that's huge. But, good coaches always say you win your home games. If you can get half of your away games, you're going to be in the playoffs every year. Well, now you've already picked up 2 on the road, a big one with a division opponent. You can't ask for more than that.
Next week, it's Bucs, Green Bay, and Raymond. Hey, we're going to play a home game at Raymond James Stadium. I look forward to that home game. And, by the way, Green Bay, let's take care of business and knock off our old black and blue division foes. What do you think?
Go Bucs.
Go Bucs. Bucs win. Bucs win 20-10. Is that a sweet Cajun song from New Orleans? How about them Bucs?